So like he already like accepted my request and everything. So that's cool. That's a good thing because I was wondering about that shit.
Where the fuck is Gravy at?
Gravy is late.
Gravy? What is gravy, bro? Can't have dinner without gravy.
What's cracking, Raider Nation? What's everybody doing in the chat, man? We got Raider Paul in the building, Billy Davis. Oh, Raider Paul again. He's at Minshew Mania. Okay. We got some of that in the building. I've been hearing some of that around. But yeah, hey, man, AOC is not. It doesn't look like he played like no slouch either, bro. Like he's out there. I see some throws yesterday from shit. It looked pretty good. We'll talk about it though.
We're gonna get into it right now. Shout out everybody in the chat last week. I wasn't here last week on Tuesday. I feel like last week, man. It felt like a week, bro. It's been crazy.
Yep.
Crazy last couple of days, brother. Man, crazy last. But very, very enjoyable, man. Hopefully everyone's having a good one. I'm looking at the news. I don't really see any big news going on right now.
Not too much. You know, I mean, there's some news around the league. You know what I mean? Matthew Judon got traded.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Judon got traded.
Oh shit.
There's a couple of little things happening around the league, but nothing much with the Raiders right now. You know what I mean? Everything is pretty much focused on that quarterback competition.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is a good quarterback competition, bro. Like, I'm sorry to say it, man, but like, even though it kind of sounds like rinse and repeat or whatnot, I mean, it's a good subject. I've heard so many different things. Like, if you don't have a quarterback, then if you don't have the definite,
if you have two quarterbacks, you don't have none quarterback. So it's like if you have two quarterbacks, you don't have any.
Yeah, compared
really
to
have any.
Like years and years. Yeah, years and years, bro. We be sitting here bullshitting like, oh, it's only Derek Carr, and then we fucking got what's his name, Connor. We got Connors, and then we have Matt McGloin and stuff like that. The quarterback room right now is actually pretty decent. Besides Anthony Brown stuff, you know. Shout out to the GOAT, the one the undeniable, the guy that's been here forever. Fucking Nathan Peterman is back on the fucking roster. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Nah, but like we have 5 quarterbacks now. I guess Anthony Brown's probably gonna just fade off here shortly because he played pretty crappy. But like even though like we were really in the position to go get a good quarterback because Jaden Daniels looks really, really good, bro. Like I'm sorry to say it, he does, bro. But I mean, you know, the Commanders, you know, pretty much got their quarterback. We can't really, you know, cry over that, but I'm excited, bro. Like even regardless, bro, I'm happy with where we're at as far as quarterback because we have a discussion. There's a discussion. There's, you know what I mean? We can either go either way, bro, traditional or kind of whatever. I was playing Madden. I gotta say something, bro. After all these years, Gabe, of playing Madden, bro, this by far is the fucking sorriest Madden I've ever played.
Oh shit.
By fucking far, bro. I'm sorry to say. Last year, everyone was bitching about it, bro. No. This motherfucker sucks, bro. I played 3 games. I want my money back. Like I literally want to fucking reload. I swear, I've never felt like this, bro. I'm gonna have to, like, even the way it looks, everything is just fucking horrible. But anyways, going back to it, I played with Gardner Minshew a little bit, and I played with Aiden O'Connell too. Yeah, they move totally different. And I'm not saying Madden is anything like football, but you can kind of see the difference in the style of play. You know what I mean? And plus, you see it on the field too. Minshew is just. I'm not mad if he starts, bro. And I'm not going to be upset if AOC starts, bro. But I'm fucking tipping towards Minshew, even though AOC is my guy, man. But we'll figure it out, man. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll talk a little bit more about it. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Welcome to RaiderNationLive. I'm your host, Lo. We got Gravy should be pulling up very, very shortly. I got Raider Gabe in the building, like always. We will be having a guest on Sunday. It's either going to be 1 or 2 people, but, you know, it's going to be a surprise. Let you guys know what's up. Apparently, shout out to Mike from Raider Nation, Raiders Against the World. He invited me to the practice yesterday, but I couldn't make it. So shout out, Mikey, man. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good one out there. One of the things that I wanted to say, bro, there was like fucking 30,000 people at the practice.
Yeah.
It was like 20,000. There was a lot of fucking people there, bro. It was some crazy ass number. I got to look at the numbers, but that's crazy for practice, bro. It's pretty fucking interesting, man. But like we always say around these parts, be thankful for what you do, got what you don't drink and drive, and we will get to the chat and then just go from there, man. And we'll chop it up, talk to you guys in the chat, keep it going. Billy Davis, first person in the building. What up, Davis? How hopefully you're having a good one, Raider. Paul in the building. What up, Mitch Mania? He was just talking about it. My opinion, what's up? Mr. Took your motherfucking soul. What up, bro? Hey, bro. I've been busy as fuck. I'll try to get on tonight, man. I haven't played Call of Duty or nothing. I played Madden for like 5 minutes yesterday. I want to throw my fucking controller. Anyways, my opinion in the building. What up? Salute to everybody, man. Ben Bad in the building. Night Owl. What up, bro? Salute to you. Low Gravy. Salute. Raider Nation. In and out the chat. Yes, sir. Terrence, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Sorry, guys. I fucking put the time wrong. I put it at 8:25. It's actually 8 o'clock, man. My bad. Pena, what's up, bro? Salute to you, man. We're bad showing love. He really is the GOAT. That's funny. The dark side, what up? What did you put right here? You put Nathan Peter, knock on wood if you're with me. Let's go. Unfazed, what up, bro?
And he just keeps coming back with every regime, though. Now he came back with a little bit, he was with Gruden, was with the fucking, a little bit in training camp, and, and preseason with McDaniels, now with AP. Damn, man, it's like he just seems to always be back with the Raiders, huh?
Yeah, so he's a Raider for life. So at this point, is he gonna retire a Raider? You should retire a Raider now, no?
Fuck, for reals.
So they said Nick Cage has been cast to play John Madden in the new Madden biopic. Horrible choice. I just seen that right now, bro. I was just about to bring it up.
Don't get me wrong. There's movies that I like from Nicolas Cage and everything, but as far as him to never seen him as a big sports guy or anything like that. Like, why would they have him play him? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I can see John Goodman playing Madden.
I just don't even see him too much of like a good actor. I don't know, man. I mean, he's one of those actors like a action star type of guy. Like, I don't see him as a actor like that. He can play somebody in a biopic. I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. Oh shit, hold on. John B. Shout out John B. Nathan High Stakes Peterman. No, we'll talk about that right now. Gravy's in the back right now. You ready, Gravy? No? All right, for sure. He's running late. Let me finish getting to the chat. We'll talk about that. That shit's crazy, man. We got to talk. Well, that's probably when we'll come up with 3 names and we'll put it in the chat, and we'll put a little cast. Who's gonna play Al Davis? Ooh, who's gonna play Al Davis? I can see him playing Al Davis better than fucking Madden, personally.
For real.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll get back to it. Cool Kev in the building. What up, Kev? I heard you were smoking my boy's boots the other day, man. Keep it doing it. Low facts. I'm leaning towards ministry right now, but ALC still got my. Yeah, I hear you, that bro. They went to watch the GOAT. Let's go. Shit. Shout out everybody in the building. I'm kind of a little bit behind. Willie Wayne in the building. Shout out. Hopefully you have a good one. Sean Johnson, what up, bro? JPJ is back. We're gonna talk about that too. Yeah, I didn't see if he was. I don't think he's gonna play, bro. But I just seen a couple things right there. Not out showing love. Who else in the building? SoCal, where are you at, bro? There you go, bro. Salute to you, SoCal. Thank you for pulling up, man. Appreciate you. Wild Turkey in the building. What up? Who else in here? I said, bro. I thought Will Ferrell. I guess Will Ferrell. That's funny. Who can Will Ferrell play? Gravy's in the building, running late as usual.
Trying to sabotage me, bro.
Never.
I think it was a sabotage amongst both of you. You guys are doing it. You put 8:25 for a reason because you wanted me to jump on late. So you
no, bro. I just finished saying that. I totally forgot. I'm the one that did it. So hey, the reason why Gravy's
have nothing
late.
To do with
Once again, it's my fault. Hey, anytime when we're late, it's my fault. Don't even worry about it. But you know what I mean? I tricked Gravy. He told me he was gonna call me earlier, and you know what I mean? And I just noticed that. That's why when I jumped on like 5 minutes till, I was like, 25 minutes, and I looked, I was like, oh shit, my bad. Anyways, for the record, Snoop Dogg is not a Raider fan. Oh, I agree. I know he's not. He's a fan. Your favorite Toxica is here. Oh shit. Myra, what up? Shout out Myra. Shout out Turf and everybody, man. The whole Protect the Shield squad. Raider Syndicate. They will be there. Apparently, Myra's going to be there too. She's going to be serving boneless wings or whatever at the Pink Lot, man. So we'll be out there too, man. We're just right before we got the show, we were figuring out our seating arrangement and stuff like that. A little cousin Ark is coming with me, and we're gonna be over there with Gabe. Yeah, and then unfortunately, we established that Gravy's not gonna be able to make it this game, but he will be out there at the Rams game, so you guys stick around for that. And the shirts are getting close to being fucking ready, bro. What we're gonna do is with the shirts, we're gonna have a bunch of them set up. We're gonna have like a bunch of pre-orders ready to go, and then you guys will order them through the Shopify list, and then we'll send them off to you, and then we'll keep it going as it's going like that. My opinion, Guyton is out for the receiver number 5. Oh shit, I knew that. Bushudo Brown, what up, bro? Salute you, man. First time you're here. If this is the first time you guys are here, man, go to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, man. It helps with the alcoholism and algorithm or whatever it is. You know what I mean? We appreciate that. All eyes, what up?
I understood you right there, bro. Alcoholism.
Fuck Snoop. Bro, like, I kind of don't like Snoop no more, just to the simple fact of Call of Duty, because I always get killed by the Snoop Dogg character, and this Snoop Dogg it just shouldn't be on Call of Duty. But anyways, Chad, what up, bro? Snoop, man. Oh yeah, because of the 20s. Yeah, if you know, you know. Yeah, I heard about that dark side. I know that too. Tubby, what up? What up, Tubby? Hey, I'll get with you and let you know we're getting the tickets tomorrow, bro. So stay.
Show my garage door.
Yeah, stay close by, bro. I'll get with you. Mr. Took Your Soul says, I got club seats for the Charger games for sale. Face value. What? Dang, baller. What? Talk to me, shit. Let me know. Shit, message me on IG and let me know how much you're selling them for. I don't know what face value is.
I think she has one club seat.
One club seat?
She ain't got IG. She ain't got IG. I know where she's at.
Oh, well, whatever. Hit me up on Facebook. What up, Lo?
Hey, Facebook. It still would be good. Like, say, like we get 2 tomorrow, and we have 3.
Yeah.
Hey, so shit, we still get one from her. Whatever,
Yeah. Well, I'm on the group chat. If you're there, message me on there. We'll be good. Because I want to know how much it is. Because I'll pay for that shit right now. Yep. And then we'll get the other ones for anyways. But we're gonna be there regardless. Whatever. We're gonna be deep, and we're gonna have a good time, man. Regardless. Fucking football, man. I can't wait. Raider Room, what up, bro? Salute to you. APDDT, what up, bro? Salute to you. Anyone rocks Snoop's COD skin and the game's low is proving that. Shut up. Only one ticket though? Shit. Just let me know how much it is. Maybe the little homie Ark will go up there with you guys, man. That's the homie shit. Yeah, shit. Myra, I only buy clearance. Stupid. This was stupid.
I'll make sure you win fantasy if you give me that.
Oh, Slider's here, bro. What up? What up? Talk to my pimp Gravy through the Pimp Chris Pizza. God dang. How many pimps you got? Shit. Is it that bad out there? You gotta have multiple pimps?
You got one bottom pimp, bro. One bottom pimp.
So who's the bottom? And who's the top? Bro, that's a totally different question. Let's talk football.
Let's talk football. You gotta find out, bro.
We're gonna have the late night gravy show talking about pimpage.
Was that Raider Paul right there? Raider Paul, don't let that dude talk to you like that, man. Come on.
What happened?
That disappointed me really bad, bro. You better than that, bro. You shouldn't let that dude talk about you like that.
Well,
you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, Paul. Go up there, see the dude.
Where? What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm telling Raider Paul. I see Raider Paul in the chat, but I had to tell Raider Paul. I was listening to a show he was on, and then Raider Paul was in the chat, but the dude's show, he was capping on Raider Paul, calling him a bunch of names and stuff, and this and that he'll beat his ass and all this. I said, well, you know what show to be on, Raider Paul, because you don't need to be on that one no more.
Why is it that certain people all of a sudden think they got fucking skills when they sit down at a desk most of the time, bro? And eating up with donuts, bro. I don't know, man. People are just fucking weirdos, man. This is football, bro. We're just talking ball, man.
Nobody deserves to be talked to like that. Nobody. It was that deep. Like,
who was it? Who was it?
Your boy, the Australian dude and the farmer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Paul, don't worry about it, bro. Be you, Paul. You know we got you. You're a little rough around the edges, Paul, but I'll still shake your hand and fucking chill with you, bro. It's cool. We're all good, man.
You just answer the question, bro. Answer the question.
And they're acting all stupid.
He got wicked with me.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, that's something personal inside. Oh, DSR. Oh, I'm not worried about that, bro. Anyways,
yeah,
only a man like Harbaugh would think about bringing Kaepernick back, bro.
You won with them,
bro. I don't even want to hear that, bro. At this point, Little Bosco, what up? Santi Benz, what up? What's good, y'all? So, what's your thoughts on the Raiders having Max out of certain plays because he was disrupting practice? Damn. Damn. Hello, Australian breakdancer in the green tracks. Man, look, we're not over here trying to, just Gravy was saying something about Paul. I don't want to talk about nobody unless they hear.
I like Ozzy. Ozzy's cool.
Yeah. Stay woke, Glow. Like Glow, Paul. Cash, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one.
Cash Lord, the little Cash baby. I see baby Cash Lord today, bro. He's getting big, bro.
Free thinker, what up?
First grader. He the first grader. He already could be a defensive lineman for the Raiders already.
He was telling me all the content creators I fuck with are fake ass Raider fans. Okay, so you fuck with me, so apparently I'm a fake ass Raider fan. Oh, I'm sorry. All these thousands of dollars that I've spent on tickets, fucking gear, all that stuff, but I'm a fake Raider fan. Okay.
He's from Gabe's hood too, and he smashed everybody over there. Latino, black, don't matter.
Really?
He's known in Riverside.
He's from over here?
I thought he was known though. Anyways, I'm not fucking giving up.
I thought he was a fucking farmer.
There's no farms in Riverside, bro?
There's no farms in Riverside, bro?
Shit. I don't know what the fuck that guy's talking about.
It went from Ball Heights to Riverside to Stockton to Sacramento to Nebraska, I guess.
Damn.
I don't know, bro. I guess.
Okay. All right.
Ain't no human. You don't talk to people like that. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, for an opinion over a team that you like, bro. Like, that's stupid. But yeah. Anyways, let's talk about some real dumb shit. Nicolas Cage is gonna be playing John fucking Madden, bro. That is stupid. That is so dumb. Nicolas Cage, John Madden. The prosthetics are gonna be horrible, or he's gonna have to gain a gang of weight.
Prosthetics? What do you mean, bro?
Well, they're gonna put prosthetics on him. You know what I mean? Then the voice, it's gonna be hard to fucking get pig farmers. It's gonna be hard for him to do the.
You know what, Lo? Now that I'm looking at you really, really close.
Don't start your shit.
I think you could be fucking John Madden, homeboy.
John Madden, let's go.
Yeah, put a couple of wrinkles on the face and.
Oh, I got him. Apparently, I got a filter.
Dye your one hair blonde. Dye your one hair blonde. You'll be all right.
Hey, I can actually let my lineup go because you know what I mean. I can get the big old ball spots right here. This is all spray. I spray all this shit.
You got a gang about maybe 20 pounds and jump.
Probably about like 20 pounds. That should be good. I got to grow about another foot at least because he was like.
Nah, dude, about 10 feet.
10 feet.
You got to grow about
and do the midget version of John Madden.
Yeah,
Mexican midget.
The midget. They'll just have the camera pointed high. They'll point it high so you look taller or lower.
Put me on stilts like Tom Cruise. Put me on the fucking box.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of other guys that I think could have played him. I don't know. Nicolas Cage, I guess, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't see how they're going to pull this off.
Hopefully he does a good job because that shit, if he doesn't, dog, I'm going to say fuck Nicolas Cage for the rest of my life.
He's a good actor, bro. Tell me.
I like The Rock. Like, The Rock was a good movie. And I'm not saying the player of The Rock. I'm saying the football, you know.
It's just like I don't see him in as a serious type actor like that, dog.
Hey, dude, he was Nicolas Cage is bad, man. I remember Nicolas Cage when he was young, bro. You remember all this rock and all that. Nicolas Cage was
Duente Madden.
Three thinkers coming with the wax, bro.
Oh shit!
He just I don't know, man. I just don't see him as fucking John Madden. I just don't see him as John fucking Madden.
Yeah, see, I said Brown. I'm gonna call you BB. B Brown, bro. Like I can't say that. John Goodman is way too old to play Madden. That's true. Bushido Brown. All right, Bushido Brown. What up? What up? Sue's the dirtiest Raider fan in the nation, drier than sandpaper. Cool, Kev. Shit. Yeah, plus 125. I like Nicolas Cage. I don't see that being a bad thing, but I can see him playing more along the lines because of his hairline, his swag, and stuff like that. I can see him playing more along the lines of like Al Davis.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. Like that's what I said, bro. Like, but that's crazy, bro. That was Gravy's 25 years ago. Yeah. All Eyes. Yeah. Shout out All Eyes, man. I was saying the same shit before I seen that, bro. My bad. Says
I was a handsome man when I was younger, bro.
In Dark, the villain in Darkman. That's interesting. Who's the villain in Darkman?
I don't know. They made so many Batman movies. I don't know which one is which. There have been so many Batmans.
All right. So
this is what a documentary of John Madden or a movie.
So this is what
not
it is.
Not a documentary, right a biopic, because documentary would follow him around, would follow John around, but a biopic is basically story of him, but somebody else playing him, but of his life.
Guerrero, my dog.
Guerrero, what's up? Why don't they just make like an AI version of with Lowe's body, but just a different head.
Jesus Christ. Just superimpose my face on John Madden's body. So hey, pre-sale code.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna make him look like him. That I don't worry about. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make him look like him because the graphics and just like the makeup from nowadays is off the hook. Like they can make people look crazy, but I'm just talking about like, as in like, there's certain actors who I think can pull off like acting those type of movies where you have to play somebody's actually life. I don't know if Nicolas Cage is one of them.
So it says Frank Caliendo. If you guys know who that is, that guy does the fucking great Madden shit. He's done it on Fox Sports and all stuff. He's not a fucking actor, but he's a little short guy. You know what I mean? But
he's not an actor,
like foot, you know. But
he's an impressionist. He's an impressionist. But I don't think he's an actor.
If you know anything about Frank Caliendo, go to Mad TV, type in Frank Caliendo, Madden. There's some good ones, bro. There's some good ones. Mm-hmm. Oh shit! So apparently, there's another news right now. Santi Band's saying that Robert Spillane got into it with a UDFA and Max came over and threw punches. Oh shit! They're getting wild. They're getting wild. Raider Paul saying have Rob Ryan be Madden.
Who was the UDFA?
Yeah, I don't know. Danny DeVito as
Dude, that's short, bro. That's shorter than low.
Shorter than low, hey, bro. But Danny DeVito can fucking play a lot of good shit, bro. My favorite Madden 101. Fucking Desert. Shout out Desert, bro.
Okay, cool, Kev. Who cares if I can play Justin Vargas? What the fuck? I'm not Huggy Bear's son, dog.
What happened? Where cool, Kev? Yeah, you can play Justin Vargas.
I'm not fucking Huggy Bear's son, dog. What the fuck?
So pretty much like what Gabe was saying is one of the most interesting stories of the week. There's a John Madden biopic being made by the legendary actor being tabbed as be playing the legendary coach, according to Hollywood Reporter. Oscar-winning actor Nicolas Cage is set to star as Madden, and the film directed by David O. Russell. David O. Russell's a good fucking director, bro. So that's where it is. So this movie this is what it is. It's more of a video game movie that will focus largely on the creation of Madden NFL video game. Raider fans may be disappointed to learn that it won't focus on his time as legendary coach of the legendary franchise, but it makes sense why they want to focus on the video game angle. So, all right, so there it is right there.
I get that now. I get that.
So now that makes a little bit of, you know, little bit more sense, but not really. Still, I don't see him doing that. So what was that movie? The Air Up There. What is it? Not the Air Up There. What is it? The one? But they're talking about Jordan. The Jordan movie.
Oh,
with Ben Affleck.
Air.
It's Air. Yeah. So Air. I read some of the book, but I haven't watched the movie. But I know that
Air Up There. That's what Kevin Bacon does.
Yeah, that's what Kevin Bacon. But there, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Good movie though. Good movie. Good movie.
Yeah, it is. It was where he was. He was a coach that messed up his knee and then had to become
he had to go to Africa.
Scout. He had to become a scout, and he went to Africa to find himself, and he found Manute Bol playing and stuff like that. And yeah, so anyways, but no, so in Air, they really didn't focus on Michael Jordan. They only had like silhouettes of him and stuff like that. So yeah, so there it is. Will Putnam. Okay, so yeah, so there it is. So now we know what it is, bro. So at least it's not that bad, but hopefully they talk about how it fucking sucks now, because fucking Madden sucks now, bro. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. Battle, what up? What up, bro?
I'm hearing everybody loves this new Madden.
I fucking hate it. I played 3 games, bro. I want my money back, bro. Like dead ass. Like I'm
because
cool.
You ain't good at it.
That too, but I never said I was good. I never said I was good. But see, this is the thing. When I turn around and I put it on my fucking nice 50-inch screen right here, and I get ready to play it, all it shows is Christian fucking McCaffrey. And it shows the Raiders fucking chasing them, and then the fucking movements, everything fucking sucks, bro. I don't like it at all. So,
I hate games. That's why I didn't even like recess in elementary.
Easy.
I got better things to do with my time, too.
I don't. This kills my time, bro. So, fucking Gabe.
That's the funniest thing Gabe ever said on the Gabe,
right,
so rubbing off. Finally, after 2 years, just rubbing off on Gabe. A year and a half rubbing off on Gabe.
All right, so check this out. So Sean, he was saying, so apparently there was a fight right here with the UDFA. So it's William Putnam got into it twice. Then Max entered the fray, throwing at least 3 punches at Putnam or whatever.
Will Putnam or something like Putnam. Yeah,
before ripping his helmet off and throwing it down the field. Oh shit! Damn, that steroids kicking in, bro. Come on, Max, don't get.
Say that, though.
I can almost guarantee you won't see Putnam on the damn roster.
Nah. Music DJ responds with rocket themes. We are family.
That's a good thing, though, dog. If it don't, like they said, I think I see something about it yesterday. Are fights good or bad? You know what I mean? There never could be. You never really say they could be too good. There never really could be too good because they could get somebody hurt, but they're not really necessarily bad either. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, you know, that shit gets the offense together, gets the defense together. You know what I mean? But it's like, hey, sometimes that's good. Like sometimes they were like a coach. They want to see that in fucking fire in the UDFA. You know what I mean? Not scared to like go up there up against it. But we'll see. Dog. We'll see if if he's cut tomorrow, then obviously they didn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh man, Hellfire. What
I think about AOC? I'm in Hellfire. Yeah. What are your thoughts on AOC? We'll start with that.
From the get-go, I didn't really dig them, but watching the, I thought both quarterbacks played well in Minnesota, but I don't see him as what everybody else does, bro. I look at his mechanics. I think we really emphasize his super duper accuracy, and if you look at it, it's not really that dope. You know, there's guys that are rookies right now that have better accuracy than him. Caleb Williams has better accuracy than him. Jaden Daniels has better accuracy than him. So just as Raider fans, we're decorating this guy as, oh, he's everything, which we do all the time. And then usually he doesn't really pan out, because I'm just tired of seeing that. When I know a guy that can do things with Minshew, I'd rather just go with the guy that I know not hope does this and that. But AOC, in my opinion, to answer the question, he's gonna be successful, in our eyes, but in my eyes, he won't live up to par as the great ones, as we think he is.
You're talking about right? AOC, right?
Yeah, by saying, "Oh, we got a franchise." Some people are saying that, and a franchise quarterback in a midst, and he has pinpoint accuracy. He throws a ball like a rocket. No, we don't, bro. Just look at the Minnesota game. And,
okay.
He missed a lot of balls, dude. He threw one where he got out the pocket, which he should have, and he threw it 5 feet in front of Tucker.
But see, the thing is, like if you watch that video that I sent you, man, I got a couple videos that I've sent the guys just to look at. It was by 2 different content creators. I think one, I'll put it in the chat, man. You guys can watch it for yourselves. But for me, a lot of the things what Minshew does is he can throw the ball like he doesn't have to be planted. He can use more of his arm than anything to get the ball where it needs to go. Where AOC is that mechanically sound, I have to have both feet planted, so forth and so forth. He's rushing too much. Like that throw right there specifically, when he was running out, he could have stopped and planted. He didn't. His throwing foot was off the ground, and he tried to chuck it until where he
moved that much though, low.
Right. What I'm saying, but he was alone on the boot, like pretty much by himself out there, bro. He was out there by himself. He could have planted and then fucking fired it in because Tucker was there, but he didn't do that. To where you see Minshew, he would turn around and maybe float the ball out a little bit more, maybe take a better angle on the throw. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, like stuff a veteran is supposed to do. The stuff that basically a rookie wouldn't fucking do. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to take away from AOC not being fucking accurate, because that was one of the things that you told me. He can make NFL throws. He can make NFL throws.
He is accurate. He is accurate, but pinpoint accuracy is way
over
different
the shoulder type shit. Yeah, I got you. I know
accuracy.
Right.
If you look at the game, and this is what I told Gabe when we on what day were you gone? Sunday night?
Tuesday.
Yeah. I told him, if you look at the balls that were being thrown, they weren't. All I wanted to do is throw when a receiver's in stride. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
But it can happen. You got a window where to throw it to. Throw it ahead of the guy. Everything, everybody's talking, hey, it's right here in his chest. The receiver has to stop to get that ball. You want the receiver moving so he can get more yards. But some guys can't do that. There's only a certain amount of guys that could do that in the NFL. Maybe two or three. And then we think we have one of those, and we don't. We don't.
See, my thing is with that play, for example, and this is where it's a little bit more evident of what Minshew can do. If you look at it, that play, he had that whole side of the field wide open. Minshew would have taken that. He would have took the 7 to 10 yards, maybe even 12 yards, because that whole side of the field was open. You know what I mean? Because the way everything fucking looked, the whole fucking line shifted over and everything like that, he had all that room. The only thing that broke down that was coming after him was the defensive end that actually like fucking detached from fucking Munford. I think was it Munford? Yeah, that finally detached from Munford.
It was Pete.
No, it was on the right side, not the sack. I'm talking about that specific throw that you brought up.
The play before that too, he almost got sacked where Aiden moved.
Yeah, I understand that. But what I'm trying to get at though is if you would have Minshew in that situation, he probably could have made the throw. But most likely he would have used his legs to get the first down and do whatever not to keep the chains rolling, because that's his style of play. So he had all that field open, bro. All that field open. I wish I could show the fucking play without getting striked or whatever or not, but I mean, regardless, whatever. So what I'm trying to get at is that you would see the differences. And I see what you're saying as far as him getting the pocket going. My thing is if he can be less erratic, and instead of trying to be on the run and make those fucking throws and give up the ball, I would be happy. If Gardner Minshew can not give up the ball as much, I'd be happy. That's my biggest thing on Gardner Minshew. Hold on real quick, guys.
Go ahead, Gabe. What do you think about that?
to be honest, I'm confident in. I'm not gonna say we have a fucking like the best quarterback because we don't, but that's the thing with this team is I've never thought that like this. It's not about AOC being a perfect quarterback or even Minshew being the perfect quarterback for this team. It's more like I think it's just these guys didn't show anything on Saturday to me to make it any worse. And I'm just looking forward. I'm looking more forward to this Saturday on who wins the job, bro. But to me, AOC, I like the way AOC's out there, throwing the ball and progress. I don't think that I don't put too much pressure on him, being that franchise guy yet so far because I think we see too much. But that's just the culture nowadays. You know what I mean? It's like everybody wants everything now, and like there's so many quarterbacks that are great nowadays that were never good in their first 2 years, not even their first 3 years. Now not even good in their first contract. So you know what I mean? It's like as long as he keeps getting better, and I don't care who fucking starts. To be honest, on Saturday, the best guy's gonna win the job. Yeah. And to be honest, I think AOC is going to just keep getting better. At this point, I'm not considering him the franchise guy yet, but I think with a lot of stuff, with a lot of things, he can become that guy. Like it's just going to be the work ethic.
Yeah. So Gabe, what you see from Minshew, he.
I'll be right back.
He really hasn't had a super legit chance, to show off his skills, and I think that he could blossom into as far as if you're taking away that hit on Bryant and thinking that AOC has that job, that ain't the last time Bryant's gonna get hit like that, and that ain't the last time that the homeboy's gonna throw a ball like that. You know what I mean? It was a good hit. The safety was standing right there in front of him, and he the guy turned around and made something happen. You should appreciate that a quarterback is doing that. It just was an awesome hit by the safety, and then we call it a hospital throw. Shit, you had a guy 9 years throwing hospital throws to receivers, and we never bitched about it. So one pass in a preseason game. Oh, he doesn't deserve to start. He sucks.
See,
you know what I mean?
You're taking. Go ahead.
I like to see if Aiden throws a ball like that. See what they say about him. And it ain't gonna be the same as what they're saying about Minshew. I can guarantee you that. Because Raider Nation is in love with AOC. In love with AOC. They're not giving
this is what we got.
A chance.
But this is what we got. See, and that's the thing about the Nation, which I love. They're so passionate about whoever we got. We're gonna fucking roll with them. Obviously, we basically got two low-tier quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Even though I don't think we're at the bottom of the fucking heap. You know what I mean? Like how everybody has. I don't think we're that low because Aiden has a winning fucking record, and so does fucking
Minnesota.
Listen, but let me finish. But so does Gardner, right? Gardner has a six years going in right now. He does have, I think he doesn't have a 500 winning record. So the thing is, I'm glad that the Nation actually falls in love with their players and stuff like that. But we all see this moving forward. Like we can all see it like going, it's going to progress. We're going in the right direction. And most fucking franchises, when they get in this situation, they don't actually just have that franchise guy. You know what I mean? So then they got two guys over here that are actually trying to battle it out to see who can actually get us the most wins. So maybe we can move a little bit better, maybe attract better players, or maybe make a trade next year or whatever or not. So I'm not saying that he's throwing hospital balls, like, you know what I mean, up in the air and stuff like that. But yet at the same time, a good quarterback is going to place it to where the receiver can grab it and move, not put him in harm's way. I think hospital balls, bro, are based on the decision of the quarterback holding it on too long, and then the other, like a safety, recognizing it and barely getting him the ball, or getting him the ball to where he can get out of the way. That ball to Harrison Bryant, he moved around, waited for a little bit, and the fucking safety was coming up, and then he just gave it to him and turned around, bam, got hit.
Well,
Same thing.
The safety.
Right. But see, that's what's the thing's fault. That's Gardner's
There's a difference.
fault.
There's a difference when you say holding on the ball too much. He's moving. He's trying to make a play happen.
Whatever. Okay.
He's trying to make a play happen.
No, I understand that, but look at what happened. The play didn't happen, and he got one of his guys hit. Guess who also did that? Fucking Garoppolo did that shit with fucking DA, got him nailed. You know what I mean? So there's these things that we would see, like you're saying Derek Carr used to give a hospital balls. I don't see that. I think he would overthrow, underthrow, check down, and he would like outthrow his players. But Derek could actually make some good fucking throws when he wasn't fucking up.
What I mean by that is his guys would be stretched out. His guys would be stretched out to those high balls and those and shit like that because he always overthrew. He always threw high. So
that's what I'm saying.
What does that expose? It's expose your ribs, and then fucking safeties go over there. First thing they're gonna hit is your fucking ribs.
Okay, but listen.
A medicine ball is when you throw into coverage, when you throw into coverage, when you know and you're trying to zip it in there, and then the safety's right there waiting for you, and you know that he is, and it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna be good for that receiver.
Either way.
We didn't say that until we seen DA on the bench saying that shit. I didn't hear nobody saying DA's getting fucked up until they got that picture, that camera footage of him saying, "I've never been hit like that."
Well, listen. I don't think people in the whole fucking Raiders field was saying that shit. We were saying that shit. He's leaving them hanging out to dry, bro. Like I was saying that shit. Like what the fuck? Get the ball to him sooner. I was literally saying that, bro. Like me and you, and we talked about that, bro.
He's frustrated because they're losing. There could be a lot of things, bro. There could be a lot of things. And then maybe he did throw the ball high and expose them like that. But DA, you're playing football, man. You're gonna get hit, and it's unnecessary hit, but you got to take it. You don't bitch about it. You know that's just the way I am, bro.
Well, I know you're not gonna bitch about it, but when you look at the situation,
it's very itchy. It's very tweener subject of a medicine throw and then a ball that you should have caught, but you were extended out and the safety got you.
So for me, anybody can get fucking cracked and get hit, and anybody can get hit sideways, fucking landed on wrong, whatever, whatnot, and all of a sudden they're done. You know what I mean? So the thing is, like, it's all depends on how the defense prepares and whatever, whatnot, and what type of play is going out. But see, the thing is, though, if you hold on to the ball for too long, you can set people up for failure, bro. And I'm not saying I'm pretty sure Gardner Mitchell's not out there trying to get people hurt. He wants all the weapons that he can. But in certain situations, you got to make faster decisions, even though he's trying to make a play. Like with the Jimmy Garoppolo, that was a long, drawn-out play. He was trying to make fucking moves. Instead of Jimmy just taking that extra 5 yards and going out of bounds, he threw that ball up, got fucking DA tagged a fucking bunch of times. You know what I mean? So that's not you. We got to have a quarterback that makes better decisions, and that's what I think Garner would do because he is more mobile. Jimmy G didn't want to run with the ball because of his foot and because of his injury. You know what I'm saying? So moving forward from that, I don't want to keep on going back to quarterbacks that we don't have.
But this will be the end of it. If Bryant would have caught that ball, I'm sure we wouldn't be talking about this right now.
I agree with you, but we are. We are. But yet, tell me he didn't throw no floaters. Tell me he didn't throw no floaters. You know what I mean?
So did Aiden.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So did Aiden.
I didn't see Aiden really throw no fucking.
That's game over again, bro. He overshot.
That's football, though. Like I think that's football, though. Like if Pete doesn't give up that sack, we might not be talking about this. If Harrison Bryant catches that ball, we're not talking about it. But like that's why they call it a game of inches. You know what I mean? It's like everything is under a microscope, especially when you're in a competition. You know what I mean? So it's like everything's under a microscope. So it's like everything's gonna be seen. Like case in point with Tyree. You know what I mean? The whole line, the whole defensive line struggled as a whole, but he's the one that under more scrutiny right now because and well deserved too because he's the 7th overall pick and he shows there's I think it's just normal for him to get better just by the simple fact that he's healthy. But at the level that he's supposed to be at, he's not there. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's a little bit faster off the ball. Yeah, he's strong because he has those attributes. He has that just basically, well, God gave him basically. You know what I mean? His motherfucking size. You know what I mean? Pause. But the thing is that he's not where he's supposed to be at this point because, I mean, at this point, like I want to see more out of him, dog. Like he should be dominating that second and third strings. Like there's no reason that you shouldn't be getting your hands or close to a third string quarterback or a second string quarterback. Like there's no reason you shouldn't be back in the backfield.
Yeah,
like that, or disrupting a run play, something. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be another big week for him too. So it's just everything, bro. Everything's under a microscope in the preseason, and with just everything. The offensive line, Pete giving up that sack on the first drive. You know what I mean? And not just that too. Like there was, with Minshew too. You know what I mean? There's a couple of that I would say, the drive at the end. I didn't like that drive more than the throw. Like the throw, I would say that dude came off of his coverage and I made a good read on Bryant too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know that Minshew should have put him in that predicament or whatever, but dude made a good play too. Good made a good play and a hell of a hit. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I would say I wouldn't even point at that as what I didn't like in Minshew's, like on Saturday. I would say the third drive.
People making it too much. People making that
the third drive. I would say the third drive was more of a downer for me in Minshew, where we got a blocked field goal and like the only reason we even got 3 points with it because of the great field position that we were in. You know what I mean? Because we didn't move the ball. I mean, if a lesser field goal kicker, we don't get no points. You know what I mean? Off of a turnover. So that was a bigger like I think, okay, that's a bigger thing to look at in Minshew on Saturday than that he threw. You know what I mean?
Was that Michael saying that about?
Yeah.
Wow.
I agree with Gravy about Tyree. He put eyes. Shout out Mike, bro.
Finally.
That's my dog right there.
Fucking 2 years to fucking convince this guy. I hear what you're saying, Gabe.
But see, listen, but shout out Thrill 2020. Listen, and I said this shit too. If we power the ball from the 2-yard line, which we're supposed to be doing because it's supposed to be a running offense, it's supposed to be set up for that, AOC would have had a perfect drive. And there is nothing wrong with that because that is the actual fucking truth. You're not going to have fucking, very rare, you're going to have drives 8 and 8. You know what I mean? You're probably going to be like 8 and 10. You know what I mean? Probably about a good 80%. If you're running the ball like that, if we would have ran that ball in, and everyone's saying, "Oh, Brock Bowers," but we would have scored. The whole conversation would have been different, and that's play calling right there. So they were trying to get more comfortable in anything. Plus, we didn't have that, and then also Pete got beat. I looked at that play a bunch of times.
I said that.
Yeah, no.
Like Getsy wanted to throw. It looked like Getsy wanted to see what he's comfortable with the running game. You establish that quickly right on the first drive, and on the first drive, Zeus had all of his yards just about.
Yeah,
Madison spelled them well, and then whoever Sincere McCormick ended up getting he's gonna be the number 1 back now because he got more yards than everybody.
Relax,
but
he's the number 1 back.
But let me tell you this:
Hall of Famer, bro.
That first drive, that AOC, I'm down with it. It was perfect. It was good. The only thing bad about it was that we didn't get in the red zone. We didn't get into the end zone. And if we could have ran the ball in, but and I'm skeptical about the 2 passes that were in the corners that probably Tucker wouldn't be involved with. You got a bigger dude going inside. It should have been reversed. You should have had Bowers get in the corner and Tucker getting the inside route. But they try things. That's for preseason. You try things out. But it was a good drive.
That's just 2 young guys getting mixed up.
I'm down with it. It was a great drive. It took a whole quarter just about for both those drives. the AP said he was going to get a quarter, and then Minnesota got the ball back with a minute 20 something left, and then they had it, and the second quarter started. So what's his name got 4 drives, in that, but scored a touchdown. He got into the end zone.
I just know that this is not everything. Like, for damn sure, this is just the tip of the iceberg of Getsy's playbook, and I am already liking it. That's what I can say. Like, this is because I know that every offense is like that. Like, they're not gonna show, like, especially like every defense too. That's why I would love to see the defense for sure, play a lot better. But that's the reason why I'm not too excited, like too down on the defense too, because I believe in the skills of this defense all the way around. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's guys that got shit to prove, but I think me personally, I think that they're gonna be that for me. But I just think that Graham's smart too. He's not gonna throw the exotic shit out there or any of that shit. You don't even see them, lining up in the gaps for, like, showing blitz and then backing out. Like none. You're not gonna see any of that exotic shit in the preseason right now, really, dog. So it's like I have confidence in the defense, and I just think in practice they're seeing the offense is really seeing that stuff. Like, because I know that that's why they're keeping Max out of that shit, because they're disrupting the plays like that, because I think that they are doing that shit in practice because they're making the offense, better. And you've seen that how even with like an offense that is probably showing minimal, I just like the way that the new wrinkles to this offense. Like, there's more motion, there's more pre-snap movement. You know what I mean? It's just I just like all of that shit, and they're gonna let players do what they do, like Jacoby. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you probably won't be seeing, Wilkerson, probably out there in a drive getting that type of drive. Which I'm not down on Wilkerson, because I seen him make a great ass catch yesterday in the open workouts and shit like that on two dudes. You know what I mean? Going for a jump ball and Moss them both in the end zone. But
yeah,
what I mean is, like, you're not like on those run play options where you like those little quick screens to the wide receivers where they're gonna let wide receivers do the thing. You're gonna see more in DJ Turner and Trey Tucker and like Jacoby, especially. Like, those are the guys that they're gonna let the ball get in their hands and then let them do shit in space. You know what I mean? So I just like the little things that I've seen with this offense, and I just think it's only gonna get better during the season. Obviously, there's gonna be stiffer competition, but I just believe in this offense because, like we said last year, dog. Like, I think last year we were in a fucking tough position. You know what I mean? Obviously, we were fortunate that we had a good defense, a good nucleus of the defense with Max and shit like that, to where, when they made the move, we still had a guy that had already been here for a year or two. Like, they didn't fire, Patrick Graham along with the whole, the other group, where the defense was able to carry us, for most of the last, the end of the year. But you've seen gradually, the offense picking it up. Obviously, they struggled. There was games where they fucking struggled, and that's the understatement. Where saying they struggled, saying they struggled is an understatement on some of those games. But you've seen them getting better little by little, and I just think that the moves that we made in the offseason with the coaching staff and all of that shit, I just can't see this team getting any worse. And they were in every game last year, regardless, even if we lost at the end of the last year or whatever, the games that we did lose, because Aiden did go 5-4. So, like, he didn't blow anybody out of the water for sure. You know what I mean? But the thing is that all of those games he was in it. You know what I mean? Regardless of how bad the offensive coordinators were, or throwing a rookie in there and this where the 4th round pick where he was the 3rd string, meant to be the 3rd string and shit like that. So it's like I seen the offense getting better, and I just think that it's gonna get a lot better with this guy. Obviously, he has shit to prove too, but I'll for sure I think he's way more experienced, and not just experience, just better suited for an actual offensive coordinator job than Bo Hardegree. You know what I mean? So I just think that it's
way better.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I just think that this offense is going to get better. Maybe we won't see them, at their best at the beginning of the season, but like I said, towards some of those games, I think the defense is going to carry us, some, where I think the offense is going to get to the point where you're going to see in some games where you're going to be like, damn, if the offense could play like that every game, you know what I mean? It's going to be scary, but you want them to, obviously the goal is for them to play like that every game and more consistently, but I think it's going to get there, bro. I just think that it's more spending more time with this offensive coordinator, spending more time with the personnel out there, you know what I mean? And just getting more comfortable, even more comfortable with DA out there and shit like that. I think gradually you're going to even see this offense get better and better. And I think the defense will carry us, you know what I mean, in those early games.
Just imagine, bro. Just imagine. And this preseason game, I know they're looking at other guys. Just imagine if Zeus would have got the ball 20, 25 times. It would have been over. He probably the way he was moving, and I don't. You could say 3.9, 4 yards a carry. That's hella good, bro. 4 yards a carry is exactly what you want. You want more, but it could be just one long run. He was. I mean, constantly.
They say 5 supposedly gets you in the Hall of Fame. If you average 5 for your career, 5 gets you in the Hall of Fame. So 4 is good. You know what I mean?
There's plenty of dudes that got 3.5 in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, no, I'm telling you, I feel you. But I'm saying 5 gets you almost for. If you average 5 for your career, you're in the Hall of Fame. But if you're averaging 4, bro, that's if you run the ball, that's. Obviously, it doesn't work like that in football, but if you're averaging that, you should be like, statistics will say that, history will say that you should be getting a first down no matter what. You know what I mean? On every other, like on third down or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just
there should be second and short. It'll be second and short.
So it's good. I like that. I like that type of that running effort, and it's gonna get better. Those type of runs are gonna get better. Because you see Zeus do that, but the type of running back Zeus is anyway is that he might be averaging 3.3, 3.4 yards for the first 2-3 quarters, but then with the running back like that, when he has that type of size, dog, and like when he's wearing on you and shit like that during like in the fourth quarter, those guys don't want to tackle him anymore. So those 3.4, 3.5 yards start turning into 5-yard runs and chunk runs and shit like that, where he's getting first downs. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the type of running back that, like, I think that we're trying to get anyway. You know what I mean? That's the type of philosophy that the AP is trying to preach. So that you're not going to see that in the preseason, because they're not going to give him 15 carries, 20 carries. You're going to see him go 8 carries. You might only see him get 3.5 yards to 4 yards a carry, but I guarantee you those in the fourth quarter, that's when I think Zeus is going to be doing most of his work. When we're in the lead of games or we're doing that, where, like, you know what I mean, where
the time clock keep moving, getting first downs. Exactly. That's the way you want to win, bro.
Yeah,
that's the way you want to win now. You know what I mean? And then get it on Pete. First of all, I changed my whole situation as far as the running game is concerned, but with Madison and Zeus, I like Zeus the way he's running right now. Very powerful. He's doing the RPO game. He understands that. He understands the zones. He has that step, and boom, he's in there real quick. And what I seen was that he was getting tackled by a bunch of DBs. I mean, a bunch of DBs, and there'll be like a linebacker with a main tackle. But these DBs see him, they don't want none of that, bro. They don't want none of him. So if he's vertical on you, running the ball, bunch of touchdowns for Zeus. You know what I mean? But just think, if he got 20 carries, he might go all out this game. They might have said, hey, we're going to give you a workload. for playing against a good defense.
Got a touchdown.
Good defense.
You know what I mean? He got a touchdown.
He got a touchdown.
He could only get 3 yards on that carry. So it's like he couldn't get any more, or else he could have been, because he went up easy in that touchdown. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what you got to be seeing, dog. Like when being effective in the red zone and going in for a touchdown from the 3 yard line, because a lot of teams are struggling to get it in from the 1. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what you want to see. You know what I mean? Like 3.5 is what you've seen in his 6 carries. You know what I mean? But go off of, it's better to go off of what you seen towards the end of last year. You know what I mean? That's more feasible, because that's what you're going to be more seeing in the game. 15, 20 times where the average goes up little by little. They might stop them in the first quarter or whatever to like 2-3 yards a carry or whatever. But I'm telling you, dog,
they may not use them.
This defense is, I mean, this offense, this team is built around physicality. That shit will change in the second half. We are going to wear on people. They want to, like AP said, they want to impose their will on teams. You know what I mean? So I'm just.
And you don't do that by passing the ball, bro. You don't do that by passing. You can, but for sure it'll get done if you run up their ass. I'm telling you that.
I'm just hopefully, man. Saturday, man. It's what, this is our last. This is probably our last live until they pick a quarterback now.
Yeah, we'll be live Sunday. So Sunday we should have our quarterback. No, yeah.
Supposedly, but they might not name it till next week or something. But I mean, that would be great if they fucking come right. That'd be great if they come right Sunday and just name it. That'd be awesome right before our live. That'd be fucking great. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that will probably be sometime during next week. You know, when they could really like sit down and, you know what I mean, with the organization, because it's gonna be a lot of shit going into, like, you know, who's gonna be, especially if they both play good again. I mean, it's gonna be. They might. They
know already, bro. They knew this game who would start. They know already.
But you see, like,
they're gonna make it all dramatic and say, "Oh, the offensive staff is locked up in a room for 10 hours trying to figure out who's gonna start, looking over plays." Bullshit. When they all know already.
Okay, so who do you think?
You have to know, Gabe. You have to know, Gabe.
If they know, Gravy, you're coach. You're the coach right now.
Yeah.
You know, who is it?
Yeah.
Who is it?
AOC.
It's gonna be AOC. Yeah.
I know people might. I'm not down with that, but eventually Minshew will play. But I think AP said so many things before he was hired, during the time he was hired, that he needs to back up. And then you don't want to be to players as a liar or as somebody that doesn't give you an opportunity to do. And deep down inside, I think he deserves the opportunity, because maybe all these people might shut up. But, you know, the first bad play that Minshew does, if he's in there, Gabe, you know what the stadium's going to be calling for, and everybody's going to be right. You know what I mean?
So this is the thing for me, bro. And this is, even though I want AOC to start, I'm just going to say it like this. I wouldn't mind having him sit. And the only reason is because we're putting a lot of money behind Garner, right? So Garner, I mean, plus with the 6 years, the experience, so forth, I think it'll be better for him to start in the development of AO. And that's the way I'm really, really looking at it. If you really want to take it for face value and whatever, not, even though I think AOC would be more effective personally, overall, I would rather have Gardner Minshew start and AOC back him up, just for the simple fact he can get a little bit more comfortable, learn a little bit more, stuff like that. And then his story, I guess, would be even more better, you know, to a certain thing. He could learn, because learning behind Jimmy Garoppolo, fucking, who was the other guy? Hoyer. Horrible fucking guys to learn from. And if we're gonna need a solid backup or whatever, we're not, and say we go into the playoffs this year, you know, we win 9 out of 7, whatever, we're not. You know what I mean? Fuck Vegas and their fucking odds, whatever, right? We win 9 games, you know what I mean? 9 and 8, whatever, we're not. We stay around that fucking area. If we're at that, that's only going to give him more time to develop in the player that we really need him to be. Even though he can't teach him to become like, you know, faster in the pocket or whatever or not, but he'll see a bunch of different things that he will end up having to come up and do certain things. Gardner Minshew is the veteran quarterback. And by that metric, he should be leading Aiden O'Connell right now. It shouldn't be the competition. Even though they're basically around the same age and stuff like that, Aiden O'Connell's a little bit slower, whatever or not, but Gardner Minshew should be the starter. But even though I want to see AOC, I need to see AOC develop. I need another year behind somebody that's decent. Is that going to happen? I don't know. But logically, if I was coaching this fucking team,
out, you got to give the dude 40-something million.
That's what I'm saying. If I was coaching this team, I'd be like, all right, Aiden, thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're going to fucking keep you on staff as long as I'm fucking here. Aiden, you got a job. Because if it wasn't for Aiden O'Connell and this defense, AP wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be talking about this. We'd be talking about Kaepernick and some other shit. So we're not talking about it.
Why am I listening? Am I in the twilight zone? Gravy said AOC, and you're saying that you think that Minshew should not start?
Listen, I want AOC to start. Personally, I want him to start. But if he turns around and gets benched, he will never play for as the Raiders again.
Let me explain.
He has potential.
There's something on the wing.
There's something.
Let me
something
explain,
on the wing.
dude.
Something on the wing.
I'm not tripping. I didn't go back to the white crowd. I didn't go back to the white crowd. But look, this is why. Because I don't think Minshew even had a shot, bro, in this competition. Because it's not. I'm not gonna say it ain't fair, but it's just. I'm done. I'm ready to play. And whoever's out there, I'll roll with you, no matter who it is. I'm tired of saying this guy's good, this guy's better. You look at the tape and no one does it, and they just pick out one play, and then the guy sucks. That means you're not watching football, you're not listening. But so why not give the guy that AP wants, that AC promised that he deserves to be a starter in the NFL? Let him go out there. I'm not sitting here hoping that he messes up, you know. But they have their mind already. You didn't see it, Gabe. You don't see that. You don't see that this dude has to have his. He doesn't talk about Minshew. He talks about AOC more. He's matured. He's commanding the huddle. He's doing this and that. Minshew, oh man, wonderful guy. You know, good throws. Hit this guy, that guy. Status quo. That's what he says. So it's got to be AOC. Why am I going to debate a coach that has that decision and mess up our show? I know I mess it up enough, but come on, man. I just got to deal with it, bro.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people still believe out there that it's Minshew's job. I mean, he is starting on Saturday. Supposedly the news is that he is starting on Saturday.
I wish it was. I'll be very surprised if Minshew gets the starting knob game 1.
See, and that's where a lot of people see. This is the thing. This is where it's like it's just one of those things. I hear what you're saying, Gravy, but a lot of people want AOC to start, and a lot of people have to realize that he needs to develop, bro. Jordan Love developed. You know what I mean? All these different quarterbacks behind him developed. Ben Roethlisberger developed. Ben Roethlisberger wasn't thrown in there, even though he's not the same kind of guy. You know, Aaron Rodgers developed.
Ben won a Super Bowl his rookie year. Well, he was in the Super Bowl the rookie year.
But also, bro, you talk about Jordan Love. That's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Green Bay fans aren't as bipolar as Raider fans are. You know what I'm saying? So when we get stuck on a guy, when we get stuck on a guy it's there forever.
But
he's going to be mentioned. This guy's going to be mentioned. Who's the best number 12? I
don't know, man. I don't know. Because I like Carr.
Rich Gannon. Like you comparing the dude to Rich Gannon, bro.
I like Carr a lot. Wait, I like Carr a lot.
This guy to Rich Gannon,
right now
it won't be that way. It's not going to be that way.
I like Carr, and I hate that motherfucker right now. It's not. I don't think it's about like that with everybody. Now I just think it's with some players, but
what about 10?
I don't know, man. There's some players who deserve that, maybe like that with that or that probably that following that that you care for them that much, even when they go to another team. But
there's a difference between following game and
Jacobs was my favorite Raider. Jacobs was my favorite Raider. Fuck Jacobs.
Yeah.
Right now, I'll say that, but I'll
That's
still
what I'm
be
saying. Like right now,
I'll still be on my bottom dollar saying that we fucked them. We should have paid him. That's what I'm saying.
Like I don't even think it's about players. Like I just think that AOC is a Raider right now, and what I just haven't seen anything to make me think that. Hey, if the coaches are seeing that, I'm not seeing what they're seeing every day in practice. You know what I mean? I'm seeing what I'm seeing from afar, and he did not show me nothing on Saturday. That's why I'm saying, like, he did not show me nothing on Saturday, like that's going to make this team, like make me do a complete 180 on my thinking of what this team was going to be prior to Saturday. You know what I mean? Like prior to Saturday, I had this team winning anywhere from 9 to 12 games, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big gap. I'll say 9-11. 9-11 wins. So nothing on Saturday that AOC or Minshew at that made me change my mind on that.
I expected that, but I tell them they both played well. They both played good. But this game right here, this game kind of sort of matters. This game kind of sort of matters because your starters are going to be playing a lot more. And AP said that. So if he is going with the twos, it ain't like you guys have said, well, he's gonna come in the second quarter. That doesn't mean that the numbers didn't change from Gardner Minshew to AOC. The same linebackers, the same defensive lineman in the beginning of the second quarter when Minshew scored his touchdown, got his touchdown in the red zone. The starters were in. So we can't say, oh, he got 5 opportunities. It's not Minshew's fault that AOC drive took fucking 8 minutes and a whole quarter to do. You guys agree with me on that?
But
that's good. It's
but
good what Minshew did too. It's good what Minshew did because AOC didn't do it. Minshew scored in the red zone.
No, but the only thing I like, I would say that it's kind of iffy for me is that like sometimes it could be believable that like again and two that they could have AOC favorite is reason why they could only have given him one thing, because to me if you're in like an evaluation process of a quarterback, right, and he goes out there and he goes on a 12-play drive or whatever, and even if he only puts in a touchdown, even if he only puts in a field goal, like if I have a competition going on, I still want to see more from him. If I believe in that it's really close. If I believe somebody's in the lead and he just did that 12 play drive, that's the reason why I think that maybe AOC's in the lead, because why do you only give him one drive? You know what I mean? Because if you really wanted to see more from him, you would give him another drive, regardless of what because if it's close, you want to see more. You want to be able to evaluate more. So I just think that that's a big tell sign. You know what I mean? Like they only gave him one drive because maybe they think that that's their guy already. You know what I mean?
That's it. I told you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I go, hey, your drive took this long. We said you were going to play a quarter. The quarter was over. It's Minnesota's ball with a minute something left. After that, now Minshew's, you're up. It's not AOC's fault that Minshew got 4 drives of a turnover and a blocked field goal.
That is true.
You know, we got to take advantage of that, like he should have, but he didn't. Now that's a bad sign. But AOC got as much opportunity at that game against Minnesota than Minshew did. Minshew just had more time. He scored quicker. He scored quicker.
If the defense would have fucking went 3 and out in that first drive, then AOC would have had more chances. You know what I mean? It's just that's the way. You
could go into a 2-minute offense, and then that'll be good for AOC to do. You would have seen that from him. That's good. That's great. But AP probably said, "I see it enough of you, man. Your series was bomb. That's it. Sit down." Minshew, you're up.
That can be. See,
that's if my quarterback did that, bro. If my quarterback took a 10-minute drive, and then say like we scored, I'll be cool with it. And you got the backup right there. Get in there, man.
Their plan could have the whole time though. Their plan could have been this whole time that exactly. You know what I mean? Like this week, you're gonna probably see the total opposite. You know what I mean? Where Minshew's probably gonna get the start, and like I think we put more on who's starting and who's the second string. Well, I don't really think that's the thing to be even evaluating. You know what I mean? I think it's more of, you know what I mean? I think it's they're really going for like who's throwing the better ball, who's running the defense more smoother and stuff. I mean, who's running the offense more smoother, because I just think that they had probably this 2-week plan always in place. You know what I mean? Because it's a competition to where they were going to give one guy a start 1 week. They were going to give the other guy a start the next week, so they can actually say this was a fucking fair competition. I mean, that's going to be the narrative at the end, that this was a fair competition. Maybe they already do have their guy in mind, but they're going to run it like a fair competition throughout the whole thing. That's why you've heard this week about, you know, Minshew's probably going to get the start with the ones this week. So it's like I just think that this was the plan the whole time. You know what I mean? I don't think that I don't put too much in like who started last week and then who's going to start this week. You know what I mean? I just think that was their plan this whole time.
You can't say that we play against Dallas and AOC goes in there and doesn't do shit. Well, does that mean he's not doing shit against second stringers? No.
Yeah, see, it's gonna be that too.
The first stringers are gonna be in there in the second quarter, you know what I mean? Still like they were when Minshew went out there. Look at the numbers, look at the jerseys. They're the same. So he got as much opportunity, you know, but maybe they didn't think that shit. If you're running the ball, throwing the ball, that first pass to Myers, the first down, shit, I would have said, all right, we roll it now. Run the ball, boom. Hit another completion to Bowers, boom, boom. Hit another completion, boom, boom, boom. Then you're in the red zone. You get a field goal. Oh, that's all I need to see. I just wanted to see how long. I didn't expect a drive like this. So good job. That's the kind of football like AP wants. He did it to a T. He did it to a T.
And don't you think that AOC kind of, AP kind of like said it though, like even in his like you said, like in his interviews where he said, you know, this was at the very first interview where they asked him, and he said this was AOC's job to lose. Yeah. And I think that's the thing where we haven't really been pointing a lot to, but I just don't think
Minshew in a bind like that, bro.
Yeah, and I just don't think AOC has played bad enough, or Minshew hasn't played great enough to where he's taken that job from AOC to where he hasn't you know what I mean? This was AOC's job to lose and he hasn't lost it. You know what I mean? So unless he shits the bed on Saturday, I just think AOC, this is job, like AP says at the beginning, this was his job to lose, and Minshew's never really like took an opportunity to like really take the lead. You know what I mean? And hopefully if he is gonna do it and you know what I mean, because you don't want to leave something, you know, something on the bench that could have been. You know what I mean? So hopefully if he is gonna show that he is the guy for the job, hopefully he balls out on Saturday. You know what I mean? And something from fucking, you know, some type of sign makes AOC play like shit if AOC's not gonna be the guy. You know what I mean? Like, but if that's gonna be the case, like I hope AOC. To me, that's not what I want, of course, but I want AOC out there to go out and ball. But I just think that is just it's just that right there, bro. Like AOC's never lost the job.
Who's this Tyler Hilton guy?
It doesn't matter. What? Coach Gravy, you don't know some football and your team is bum. Tyler Helton, bro, you learn how to spell and actually talk correctly, bro.
You know what? We'll give you some. If we could write the chats in crayon, you'll probably be great at it, bro.
Yeah, you want to show you pictures?
Dot to dot it.
I mean,
I hear you, Gabe. I hear you. I'm with that.
Shout out Omar, man. OJ, he put it right here. It says, if y'all stop and truly think about it, winning the job does much more for a young player's confidence than being handed the starting job. It's all methodical from AP, and I applaud him. Okay, but he has an opinion on that
because he's an AOC guy, bro.
Yeah, of course he is.
Omar loves AOC.
Shout out John Seventh Studios. He said, "Do your raggedy fucking whatever." What is it? Oh my god, poll. And we did the poll, and everybody 90. I think it was fucking 80, 60 something. 60-40. It was 60. It was like 62-38, whatever.
It was close.
Everybody wants AOC, bro. And it just, I hate to say that I said it, but I did say it. I said, don't be surprised if AOC is a starter, and that's what we're looking at. It's not that I'm going back or anything like that, because I like Gardner Minshew's style of play, bro.
Hey, bro,
I really
do. Don't be surprised. Like, I've been saying this shit for the last 2 years. Especially with all the injuries that are going on, and and knock on wood, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like anything gets a guy, like guys out of games now. Like a little, like if they get a little hit too hard and the ref sees it, they're gonna pull them out of the game and they're gonna keep them out of the next game too, just for precautionary reasons and shit like that. So like, and you see that shit more and more and more and more, dog. So. That's why I've always been since they've made the rule changes and since they've been going to like that safety type shit, like heavy, you know what I mean? Like you need 2 quarterbacks. Obviously, like I get when people say if you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have none or whatever. But in this league, especially when like with like they're trying to expand the league even more. Now it's 17. It's already 17 games. They're trying to go to 18. You know what I mean? Like the games, it's fast, bro. And like, and there's bigger, faster, stronger guys out there who, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, bro. Like, I just think that you need it. At some point, you're going to probably see Minshew.
Yeah.
At some point, you're probably going to see Minshew.
Why did we? We're so sure of that game. Why did we get Nathan quick to throw and pick Peterman then?
Thank you,
because I think we don't have an emergency quarterback, and they know that too. They know that shit. You need 3-4 quarterbacks at this point because you see teams go down to their emergency quarterback. You know what I mean? With these new safety rules and all of that shit, you see teams almost literally go down to their fucking emergency quarterback. You know what I mean? Because they have 2 quarterbacks go down in a game and shit like that. So it's like,
I think something's been said,
but I just think Nathan Peterman was
quick to throw a pick.
But something that they brought in because the way that Anthony Brown played on Saturday, because they're like, oh, you want to play like that? All right, we're gonna bring somebody in and give you
balling out in training camp. What the hell did you learn in game time than you did in training camp? What's the?
But I don't think Nathan Peterman was. I think there's 2 clear-cut guys that are there, the backup and the quarterback. Now, our QB1 or QB2 for sure. There's obviously a competition for a reason because those are 2 guys, you know what I mean? But Peterman is just there because of the way what's his name played, and then Carter Bradley's a UDFA, so he doesn't have too much written on him, you know what I mean? So it's like they don't have too much invested in him, so they went out and got Peterman as a insurance policy, dog, for the emergency quarterback, and I think it's just to put pressure on Anthony Brown because most people say that. You know what I mean? He played like shit or whatever, but you're going to need somebody as an emergency quarterback. And would you want him or Carter Bradley?
Nathan Peterman.
Nathan Peterman? Damn.
Nathan Peterman, bro. If Nathan Peterman's coming in for depth, bro,
he cannot do no worse than Anthony Brown.
Nathan 5-pick Peterman?
I know. Just imagine if Anthony Brown was playing against once. Just imagine this atrocity came to foresee that Anthony Brown had to play starting quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. I'd rather throw Peterman in.
What up?
I remember that. He's the only dude that threw 7 picks in one game, 5 picks in one game in a row.
I gave him a break. I said 5.
I think it was like 7, maybe.
That's fucking hilarious.
But we'll see. I just think that there's two guys, and at some point we're probably going to see the backup. Hopefully it's not for like an extended period of time to where it's something maybe, for precautionary reasons or something like that. But
Nathan, the chosen
you're going to need a guy ready. At any point, you're going to need a guy ready. And I just like the competition that they built during this offseason to where, and I like that if AOC does get the job, it's going to be great to know that we have somebody there that it's not his first rodeo in that being in that position. You know what I mean? Like if something goes wrong with AOC or he really ain't working out early or whatever like that, you've seen Minshew go in there and take it in full stride. You know what I mean? He's a backup. You know what I mean? And he'll go in there and light a spark if he has to. So, but AOC, bro, I just think hopefully he goes out there and proves that, you know what I mean? He's our QB1 this week.
I don't think that Minshew's gonna dig this backup role, bro. He's gonna say, "Fuck this, wave me."
Tyler is a slow dude from Breaking Bad. Fucking Miguel.
There's no starting jobs for him anywhere else.
There's no starting job. Maybe go to a better situation. What's
a better situation though? There's no better situation.
Winning the Super Bowl, going to a Super Bowl team.
Myra said that Anthony Brown.
You can't say we're going to Super Bowl with an AOC game.
Okay, but what Super Bowl winning team is going to go out and pay Minshew $25 million? What Super Bowl winning team that already has their quarterback is going to go pay Minshew $25 million? He would be dumb to get waived.
Somebody that he's better than their backup.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's
bunch teams with sorry ass backups.
That's not gonna happen because he knows that there's a good possibility that even if he doesn't get the job right away, he's going to get a better opportunity to play here than anywhere else.
I bet you he can go to Minnesota right now and be the starter.
And they won't win as many games as us. I guarantee you that.
Guarantee? What do you want to put on it?
Guarantee.
Well, that's not going to happen. So that's why I'm saying. But I would guarantee you that if Minshew were to go over there and AOC is the starter here, they're not going to win more games than us. They're not a better team than us.
I don't think so either. But I wouldn't give up on a team, but just all this bullshit. You guys are just bullshitting me. You guys are just bullshitting me around, bro.
You guys are fucking crazy in the chat, bro. I swear. Nah, I mean, it's up in the air, bro. Regardless of whatever, man. We still. I'm sorry.
Shout out to the 95. Shout out to the 95 that's checking this Raider game out. Listening.
Minshew don't care about being no backup, dog. Minshew's never cared about being no backup. He did it for Richardson.
Star, Gabe. Don't you want to star, bro? You like being what if they say, Gabe? They told you from the get-go.
But if you can't win a job, if you can't win a job, so that's on you. If you can't win a starting job, that's on you, not on everybody else.
And I question Minshew. Why hasn't he took this job over already? I question that. I said, well, how good is Minshew?
Because he's a career backup.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, though, he got beat out by a fucking rookie. You know what I mean? He did throw 50%. Shout out to the chat. A lot of the chat was because
the rookie was the number one draft pick. The rookie was the number one draft pick.
Not overall.
He's just a career backup. I just
Trevor Lawrence was the number one overall, bro.
But I don't doubt him. And it sounds like I'm downplaying him or whatever, but it's just he has. I think he and I like it that he has that mindset. Like obviously, you want him to be the starter or whatever, and to break out and be that guy or whatever, to be the next Gannon to come from other team, whatever. But the truth of the matter is, bro, it's just for his career, he's been a career backup. And I just think that if anything, he's comfortable with it. I'm not saying that he accepts it. I'm not saying that he accepts it, but he's comfortable with it. At least he's comfortable in that role because he's done it. He's done it plenty of times.
Nobody.
Well, AOC better get comfortable doing that too.
Jesus, do we have?
What is it? Yeah, you know what? People are going out there saying, "You're another team. You can hear a good Raider show. Get on it. We don't mind what you say. Just tell us what team you'd like."
Yeah. With the name like Legendary Kingdom World, nobody looks like the Las Vegas Clowns, aka Las Vegas Raiders. That's what I hear.
Jackson Powers is back. I know he's not going to probably, most likely he's not going to play, but I like the challenge that AP kind of sounds like he's setting for him. You know what I mean? Like when they ask him, you know what I mean? He sounds excited that he's back or whatever, but when he's like, is he going to start? He says, you know what I mean? Like that kind of more is like, to me, it's not obviously. No, obviously, I think that it's Cody Whitehair's job right now, but that little to me is like sending a challenge to like Powers. Like it's like a right now. So if he goes out there and balls out, I still don't think he starts week 1, but I just think it's gonna light a fire under Jackson Powers. Like those type of comments, because I think AP knows what to say to like certain players, because I just think that he's been in those locker rooms before, to where he gets different players' attitudes. Like he knows that saying something like that is going to challenge Jackson Powers to want to get out there and show him that he's like, even though he hasn't been out there, he's going to, you know, he's gonna try to ball out to show him why he should probably be out there game 1. Even though I don't think he's going to be there out there week 1, because I think Whitehair is probably ahead of him, because Whitehair just knows the system probably better, and he's just been there longer in camp. But I don't know, man. I just think I like those things that AP does for his players. Like he sets like challenges for him, and then Colton's right around the corner. Like he should be there. So like there's supposedly things that he should be there by Monday. He should be ready to go by Monday. So whoever is the quarterback now, I just think this offensive line is going to be a big reason why one of these guys is going to succeed.
They didn't do bad.
Yeah, but the one guy that did, I think you're like when you get an opportunity to replace that guy who probably played the worst out of maybe all of our offensive linemen from that game 1. When you get an opportunity to like, you know, replace him with arguably one of, you know, the better tackles in the league, you know what I mean, for like years, for like the last couple of years, you know what I mean? Like maybe Colton has not played as great last year or whatever, but he's still been a great tackle in this league for a couple of years, you know what I mean? So it's like when you can replace a guy like that, I just think it's going to be, bro, I just think that this offense is going to play a lot better.
Fucking 50% Colton Miller is better than half the NFL.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. And then maybe Pete is better suited inside anyway. So I think it's going to be better for Pete to be on the sideline and trying to back up somebody in that guard position anyway, because at this point it looks like Glaze is probably more ready than Pete on the outside.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, though, when you really look down, and I was breaking down some of the film, the 2 videos that I sent you guys, if you really watch most of the plays and stuff like that, Pete was really doing a really, really good job. But what ended up happening with that defensive end, I don't know who it was, you started noticing
that's Dallas Turner. That's a rookie that they got the number 1 pick.
Okay, well, then Dallas Turner,
from Alabama,
he made some adjustments, and what his adjustments were, he was seeing that when Aiden fucking turned around and hiked the ball, he would come back, like, even on a play action, whatever not, he started at one point of the field, he's 7 yards back before he even plants his feet. So in those plays, he kind of seen what he was doing. In that play where he did get sacked, and a couple plays prior to that, when he threw that shit out to Bowers when he was in the fullback position, He hit him because he's seen that AOC is going 7 to 8 yards back. So instead of coming upfield and trying to just hit that corner, he just basically went around. Anybody with speed can turn around and, you know what I mean? Especially somebody backpedaling, you're going to be able to get on of them. You don't have to like try to pressure him or nothing like that. Put his hands on him. But by the time you get it, if you looked at the play before that, what ended up happening was he ended up getting fucking hit. He got hit fucking good. And so that player decided to see exactly what AOC was doing, adjusted, and the defensive end, the tackle, had really no choice. He was just backpedaling for his fucking life, trying to keep him up. But when you backpedal that far and not step up into the pocket like he was doing most of the time, if AOC would have stepped back into the pocket, he would have had most time. Because that first throw that he threw to Myers, he did that. If you look at the play, that kid was all the ways behind him. He was all the ways with them, fucking following him all the ways back. He had his back completely turned to the end zone. You know what I mean? He was back to back with Aiden O'Connell because Aiden O'Connell moved into the pocket. If Aiden O'Connell can't recognize and do certain things like that, then it's not really you're gonna see the end result. So everyone's blaming Pete.
We're saying low. Oh, Pete is trash.
I don't think complete.
You know, he had like 20 snaps, I think, and 2 of them one of them was a sack, so that's bad in the red zone. But the other one where he got hit, he got the ball off. But you know, to say that Pete's trash, you're not watching the game well. You know what I mean?
No. I'm not saying that I'm not saying he's the fucking Hall of Famer fucking Colton Miller. What I'm saying is on those certain things, and even Miguel's kind of agreeing with me. So yeah, AOC climbed into the pocket, good too, but those old habits are hard to break, and that's one of the biggest things that he was having a problem with. So if you really look at that play, go look at that video that I sent. I'll put it in the chat for everybody, bro. I'll look it up and I'll put it in. You guys can all go check it out. I really like the breakdown of what dude did. Let me see real quick. I'm going to copy it and paste it into the chat right now. But the thing is, though, let me copy this shit. There's one right here. And then you guys copy that and go check it out, man. I like these two guys. I watch a bunch of different people, but I like these guys, right? So these are two of the guys that I watch here and there, stuff like that. One's a video of the breakdown for Aiden, and one's a breakdown for Minshew. You got to listen to the guys and the way they analyze it. I like the way they break it down. But regardless of whatever, going back to it, AOC needs, like what Miguel's saying, he has to break those old habits, and that's one of the bad habits that he did have. We've seen a lot of the positive, and I'm not knocking him on that. And I'm not saying that Pete is going to be this guy, but Pete's a veteran. He can come into that where JPJ's at because that right side is pretty fucking good. That right side, and James Parham and fucking what's the name? Munford. I'm good with that. I'm good with those guys. It's that left side. Now the thing is, though, Glaze might have to fucking jump up because if Colton ain't ready, then guess who's going over there? I'd rather have fucking Munford on that side because remember against the Chargers, he did a real good fucking job. A lot of people are forgetting that shit. You know what I mean? So we gotta break it down while I'm gonna keep it going low. Stupid. But now, man,
for being a member.
Yeah. Who's a member? Who we got? Captain Point, what up, bro? Thank you for being a member, man. Appreciate you. But no, bro, like the two receivers ran into each other also as well. I think the playing design was a little bit too bad for my opinion. But we got to really, really look at it like that. Like, you know what I mean? This offensive line is going to be a big key to whoever's being the quarterback. I think the right side is pretty solid. But that left side, if Pete comes in and plays guard, bro, and Colt Miller's over there, and then we wait until what's the name actually pops up, it's gonna be good. Especially when we run to that right side. The running game is gonna be a big thing. And but why you guys these two videos right here, copy those and watch those.
You gotta
make
really stay home. You gotta make that defensive end stay home. You know, by running the football.
Yeah. You gotta make them honest by doing that. Yeah.
He knew Aiden was gonna throw the ball. He went out wide. Pete can't hang with them. I don't even know if Miller would have been able to. He was so wide. These guys are lined up like receivers on now. The way they're so quick.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to get at, bro. That the simple fact is that when you do that and players make adjustments. Why Crosby is so good? He makes adjustments. You know what I mean? But that if he was a rookie, I didn't even know that kid was a rookie. But over that time, those last couple plays when we were in the red zone, he noticed when the play action was happening, AOC was going to be deep in the fucking in the backfield. So that's where he made his adjustments and got to him fast. So that's very, very smart. You know what I mean?
He knew it because it was a passing situation.
Remember, appreciate you.
It was a passing situation, so he knew just break out wide. This old dude ain't gonna be able to touch me, and he didn't lay a hand on him. Maybe a finger on both of them. But
yeah.
I don't want to say it happens, but you shouldn't blame the dude. You shouldn't say that this dude is trash if that happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a significant play that took us away from getting the touchdown. But
I think the second down play was more. The second down play was more detrimental though, because the play call should have been more run the ball, because if your philosophy was to go 4 down territory, your second down play should have been it was just, why are you throwing a fade to Tucker? There's just no reason for that. You know what I mean? It's just that play was more.
I think what they had the 3 already, so it was we got 3 sewed up. Let's just try this. And they're looking at things, man. They're looking at things. Pete knows.
True. It's the time to try those things.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Night Owl. Hold on real quick. Night Owl, there's a button right next to bottom of the chat that says join, subscribe, and all this stuff. You hit join, and then that's how you become a member, bro. It's only $1.99. Appreciate you. Guys, go, please.
So we expect Night Owl to be a member in about 5 minutes. There he is. Quicker than that.
Let's go. Shout out to you guys, man.
Night Owl, shout out, man.
Send it to Gravy's Cash App, bro.
I'm gonna start putting the Cash App under there now. We would never do that. Never do that.
Do for fantasy. Nah,
we ain't doing that for that. No time, man. Hey, switching it up a little bit. 63 on Easton Stick. Apparently, Easton Stick is gonna be the first guy we're playing. So, moving on.
Stick
man,
for Dallas.
Nah, fucking.
We don't know yet.
Game of the season.
Herbert is still that plantar fascia. So, I mean, that's a tricky injury. So, like, the Chargers have something to worry about there. But, I mean, I'd rather him be out there and then let Max finish that fucking leg off. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Let Max fucking finish that leg off since game 1. And the right way, too. Not no dirty shit.
Do you expect Wilkins and Max and Coombs to get something, pressure, sacks in this game? Do you? Those 3 guys are 3 guys.
Oh, Coombs, Max, Wilkins, and Coombs?
Or anybody on the defensive line to make an impact, because they really didn't do shit.
It'll be Tyree.
They put pressure. I'm done with that dude already. Pressure.
I think that you have to see that. I think even if they don't show I don't give a fuck if they don't show no exotic shit or whatever this week.
What they can do.
You should be showing. You should be showing, that you can win. Yeah, you should be showing that you can win like that either way. So, I want to see, for sure. I want to see better out of those 3 guys. Like I will say, looking back on a little bit of film, I will say Kuz played actually really good. Kuz played really good on Saturday. I'd say for the limited snaps that he got, I will say he played really good. I would say him and Wilkins actually played good. I would say that the guys that probably were disappointing were, I don't know why Max kind of looked like that, because he never looks like that. But and Adam Butler too. Like I don't know. I've seen Adam Butler get pushed back on a couple of plays. So I just think that maybe it was the first game. I don't see, but I see Max for sure. Like I don't think you'll see that shit again anytime soon in Max. So I see for sure Max going out there since the first play and actually getting fucking doing something, So I just see this week for sure that the defense taking it a little bit more personal, especially that defensive line, and showing like that they could have a push. You know what I mean? So because that's the most important thing. You want to see that. You want to see the trenches. You want to see them going one way. You know what I mean? So you want to see them in the backfield on run plays or pass plays. So I just want to see that more of that. You know what I mean? I don't want to see guys getting blown off the ball and letting linemen get to our second level, to our linebackers, and getting clean hands on our linebackers where, you know what I mean? That's why our linebackers kind of looked bad last week because, and don't get me wrong, I'm going to sound a little biased here, but you know what I mean? Like the defensive line played so bad last week that, you know, when you get a one-on-one block, when you get an easy, you know what I mean, second level block from a guard, like to go basically, you know, almost clean to your linebacker, a lot of those times that's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Your defensive tackles have to open up gaps, make it easier for your linebackers. That's the philosophy, you know what I mean? So I just think that's why one of our reasons why our linebackers didn't really look good in our last game either. So it's like our defensive line has to step up for sure because I think there's a lot banking on them. So I just think that's gonna be. I think they will take that shit personal this week though.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
a lot of other things we gotta look at. I know that I'm sorry, Greg, I didn't mean to cut you off. I know we've been basically focusing on, you know, the quarterback situation and stuff like that because everyone wants to know and stuff, but there's a lot of different things that we got to also look at are how Bennett's developing. You know what I mean? Because last week, fucking, you know, Richardson, is that Richardson, right? Taylor didn't play good. Who's 25, 26?
Devonshire?
Devonshire, that's another guy that we were looking at. That secondary was getting messed up. We didn't get a lot of pressure. Shout out Sportsman. He did a little bit of a video on Tyree. I really didn't like seeing what I seen, bro. Like, he seems like what Gravy says, a little bit lazy. So a lot of the other things that we got to look at, it's more along the lines of how this team is going to gel together and play together moving forward, bro. Like, you know,
doesn't play what your old schoolers say, Raider football.
Yeah, when Max said that he is my son, I was kind of like, he's trying to teach him and keep him up, like, you know what I mean? That I didn't like the way that said, like,
drop that fool off somewhere.
Hey, he ain't saying that shit about Kuntz. He ain't saying that shit about Wilkins. He ain't saying none of that.
You don't need to because Kuntz produces.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, I want this defense to, you know, be whatever. But one of the things before we get out of here, I want to talk about is as people were saying, and I think we mentioned it a little bit on this show. We don't want to show them all our exotic blitzes. We don't want to do this and do that. Why the fuck not? I don't understand that concept. Why not show, like, we're not going to throw the whole book at him? When fucking Nate Hobbs got fucking cooked, it was a zone play when AP said that was supposed to be a man-on-man play, and then they played zone. They switched it up. See, that communication, either there was a bad communication, because I don't want to put out false shit. I want people to know that, man, these motherfuckers are coming. And that was one of the things that Kelsey said about, like, man, they kicked our ass on Christmas. We had them going. I don't understand how we're going to kind of, like, not come out and fucking tear people's heads off with the team that we got and not show our exotic blitzes and start doing this stuff. We should start showing it because we should start being prepared for it. It's game time. I know it was first preseason game and all that stuff, but this whole idea of that we're holding stuff back, that's like people saying that, oh, he was methodical in his moves and he hesitated. Fuck that. I don't want no hesitation about this team. I want us to be full-fledged, moving forward and doing what we're supposed to do. So the whole Tyree thing, looking the way he was looking, I really didn't like it. Shout out Sportsman for his short that he did. That I really looked at it because I'm looking at so many different things. I wasn't really paying attention to Tyree. I didn't really even see Wilkins even do much. He looked kind of gassed out there, you know what I mean? But preseason game, first game, they traveled, you know what I mean?
Well, Tyree, the only good play Tyree got was the pressure on the quarterback on that interception. That's about it.
Yeah, but see, my thing is, even though he said catfishing, I don't want to say the catfishing, bro. I don't ever want to look at it like that. Yeah, we'll be there in Los Angeles week 1. Gravy's not gonna be able to make it turf. But what I'm trying to get at, bro, is that, like, if we're gonna get fucking consistent pressure on whatever we're not, and I know it's the first game and everybody looked like they were kind of playing a little soft or whatever we're not, I want this team to fly around the ball against the other fucking defenders. I don't care what it is. I know that they don't want to get hurt or whatever we're not, and I get that part, but this is part of the game. So you go out there, you're not trying to get hurt. if you're not trying to get hurt, you're the one that's supposed to be inflicting the pain, bro. So regardless of whatever, you know what I mean? I want the team to come out fucking firing. I want see those exotic blitzes. I want to see all that shit. I really, really do, because I want them to be consistent in them. You know what I mean? I want them to see what works, what doesn't.
I seen Max on one drive, no, 2 drives, 2 possessions, get hit by 5 guys. By 5 people touched this dude while he was blitzing, while he was going for the quarterback, and he was at an arm length away of still getting the quarterback. See, that's what I see, Lo. 5 guys touched this dude. That's your whole offensive line. And then the tackle was gone, but so they chipped him with the running back. He got hit by the tackle. He got hit by a running back. He got hit by a guard. The center went in and helped. And then the tight end was going in motion. He stayed home. They were scheming for Max and Wilkins because they didn't want to get their quarterbacks hurt. And they know these dudes ain't going to slow down. They don't go in there saying, I'm going to slow down, because that's the most – you'll get hurt if you do that. If you play half-assed, you're going to get hurt in that league. You got to play full blast the whole way. Now, Graham's calling a different type situation. Hey, we're going to play zone. Let's work on our zone play, full speed. Let's rush the passer, but just rush the passer. No moves, no design blitzes, no linebackers going in. That's fine. But this game right here, you've got to show it.
That's
no
what
matter
I'm
if they have, no matter if they have tape or not on you. They're going to have tape from – they got Patrick Gam tape when he was in college. They know what he's about. It ain't nothing new. Right, it ain't nothing new. Put it on film. Mm-hmm. Fuck, they got years of film on Patrick Graham and what he does. They probably know him better than he knows himself.
See, for me, that's what I'm saying. This game, yes. This game, I want to see it. First game, I'm just getting into the reps a bit, whatever. Not everyone's kind of playing off. I want them to be on point because, at least for the first quarter, I want to see intensity. I want to see that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at least for the first fucking quarter, maybe first half. Then, hey, let the other guys shine, because they know for the next couple of weeks, all they're going to be doing is practice, getting ready for the first game, season opener. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, I really want to see that the first half. I want to see fucking these motherfuckers flying around the ball, making the interceptions, making these tackles, bringing the fucking blitz. You know what I mean? Dropping people in coverage, however it is. Because the one thing that I did like is that Kuntz got dropped into coverage last week. You know what I mean? So because he is quicker and he is faster, which is nice. You know what I mean? So you can bring somebody off to the other side, bringing a blitz, whether it be fucking Bennett or it be Hobbs, whatever, whatnot. But you start seeing stuff like that. You start seeing those little different coverages. That's great. But I want to see the intensity this first, because I didn't see it in the first preseason game. And like I said, I know it's a preseason game, but we got to get consistent. And that's the only thing I want to see moving forward, bro, for the first half.
Well, what messed me up the most, Lo, is that you'll probably agree, because it's kind of like the same thing you were talking about. There was a lot of people, a lot of numbers, the numbers of jerseys that we're looking at, right? And they just disappeared this game. They disappeared. Where's Hobbs at with his exceptional tackling? Where's JB at with his learning this process of covering, and he's so fast.
He had a fucking fourth down breakup in the end zone.
Where's Richardson with his speed and long arms and blocking balls and all this stuff? You know what I mean? Yeah, the numbers just appeared. And I expect that first game of preseason. But this game right here, you got to step it up, because they have, no matter who's playing quarterback, they have one of the best offensive lines in football. So if you're going to lollygag around like you did against Minnesota, you're going to look the same. And then we're going to start questioning. And then we're going to start saying, well, was it good to put Wilkins in there? That's how quick we are to judge for being Raider fans. You know what I mean? And then offensively, they have one of the best secondaries in the league. What is it? 30 interceptions in 2 years from their 2 corners.
Mm-hmm.
They have exceptional corners. I want to see what these 2 dudes could do against that.
Yeah, that's going to be true too. That's what I want to see. I think we're going to see a good first half of football. I think it might be low scoring. And it's going to show a lot of it because that secondary, and regardless of what Dallas is and how much I hate Dallas fans, but I got a lot of family that are Dallas Cowboys fans, bro. I'm not going to lie. They have a good fucking pass rush and good secondary, bro. So I'm not even – this is going to be a good test for us or whatever. And a lot of people around the NFL, these guys are fucking – there's a lot of good players, man. You know, you got – was it not Judon? Who's a kid? Parsons? Michael Parsons. I forgot who their other –
He might not play.
Oh,
but they got Bland. They got Bland over there. They got their
Bland, yeah, he's another good one.
No CeeDee Lamb.
They got Diggs.
Yeah.
Diggs. He had how many touchdowns did Bland have last year? Running back pick sixes. About 6,
like 4 or 5,
something like that. And then Diggs was on his way getting picks.
Yeah.
You know, Diggs was a pick machine till he got hurt.
Yep. Night Owl said right here, we can all agree that this Raider team is fire, not like the last 10 years. That is a good
better team. Better team. I'll agree with you with that.
Way better team. I agree with you, bro.
We're gonna work Dallas.
But don't let what I say, what I'm concerned with, mistake. But I don't love my team. I'm not down for my team. I want these dudes to do better, man. Believe me, man. If that fool, Tyree Wilson, if he gets his shit together, bro, I'll buy me a number 9 jersey. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, but he just looks lost. He just looks lost out there. Oh, he's big, that. There's big dudes that get turned out the NFL, dude, daily. So that ain't the only thing the only one that's showing his bigness, his thickness is Zeus. That's the one that's showing that power that he got. And he showed it.
Man, shout out to DDT, bro, man. Yo, check this out, man.
Jump on that membership, man. Shout out to that 90.
Man. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
We almost had 100 in here, man. We almost had 100 in here just for Gabe, bro. Just for Gabe.
These preseason games, dog, to be honest, I never look at the score, if we won or this or that. Like it's more looking at situations, really. Like when they got put in the red zone on defense, it's obviously you don't want them to come out and look like that and get ran on like that or whatever. But like to tighten up in the red zone, that's why I take more out of that than anything else. Like I take more out of going into that second series where they had JJ McCarthy talking shit going up against our number one, some of our number ones still out there, and Jack Jones making him look like shit that he is. You know what I mean? So I look at more situations like that where in the second where we were leading 20-7 in the first half and we were dominating. Like at second half, obviously you want the depth to be better, but most of those guys that lost the game in the fourth quarter aren't going to be on the fucking team. So it's just like there's nothing that in this preseason or in this camp that I've gotten more and more excited for the season as it approaches, to be honest. Like, and I have more and more confidence in what this team is going to be able to do. Yeah.
You know what Dixon Sider said right here? That's why I keep trying not to say the full name, but it's either Sider or Dixon. So anyways, I'm going to say Sider Dixon. So it's been 40 years since we won a fucking Super Bowl, bro. It would be nice to fucking win it with Anthony Brown, bro. Let's go.
You tripping. It was all good. It was all good what you were saying before you said that.
I said that. But it's been 40 years, bro. I'm just seeing that shit, man. He put it up twice, man. 40 years. Damn.
That's a good of my lifetime right there, bro.
That's a big chunk of my lifetime.
I remember that. I remember 84. I remember 81.
Yeah.
77, I was kind of small, but I was a Raider fan.
Yeah, I was too. Yeah, it was I think it was 81. No, it was 84. I think that was the year that. What was the year where Marcus Allen did that run? It was 83, right?
Yeah, he was against. It wasn't in the Super Bowl.
It wasn't Super Bowl, but it was against Washington. That was the year I became a Raider fan. So
Marcus Allen made you a Raider fan?
Yeah. That run. That's the one that's the first memory of Raiders to me, bro. That's the first real solid memory. I was like 5, 6 years old. You know what I mean?
Memory.
Yeah. It was 50 years before the Queefs. Before, that actually, shit. Yeah, I said, but we've won. You ain't done shit. Yeah, for real. By week 1, we're going to pop off against the Frog.
I just think that your team, dog, is just it has a difference about them that like I could even like this is for definitely what I don't think is gonna happen, but I honestly think that even if the defense, even if the quarterbacks play like shit, we're still gonna find a way to win 8-9 games. Dog.
Yeah,
that's how much I believe in this team. That even if the quarterbacks play like shit, the team around this team believes in each other so much that I still think we're gonna find a way to win 8 to 9 games. Just the way that like, that's why I've always like, kind of like, almost.
It was a Super Bowl.
Compare this team. I want to compare this.
You played Washington.
I want to compare this team to like almost like the recent, like the Steelers teams, where, bro, nobody talks about it, but because they made the playoffs last year, so nobody could really talk shit about it. But the fucking the Steelers had just as shit quarterbacks as we did, and they made the quarterback. I mean, they made the playoffs. Just as shit quarterbacks as we did. They have no quarterbacks left from last year for that reason.
They had a better running back. They had a better, I'm not going to say they had better receivers.
They had a better running back.
Yeah. So, correct.
Najee Harris is way better than
Josh Jacobs and Zamir White.
Yeah.
So you're talking 2 years ago.
No, we're talking about last year. We had Josh Jacobs, right? He was hurt the last 4 games, but he was there this season.
He was there against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
He played.
Yeah. He was there against Pittsburgh. That was the third game.
We barely lost that game too.
Yeah, we barely lost 23-18 or something like that. And we had the ball at the end and we lost. But what I mean is like they like, and I hate Pittsburgh. I don't want to compare us to anything, but like they have found ways to get into the fucking playoffs regardless of their quarterback play, because of the way that their coach has them believing in each other and like that they could win every game regardless of how the quarterback play is. That's why I say that even like I don't believe this to be true. I don't believe this to be true that our quarterbacks are going to play like shit. But I do believe that even if for some reason like it's not working out and Getsy's just like calling shit plays and the quarterbacks are just not progressing or whatever, I still think that we find a way to win 8-9 games. Because of this the way that this team has rallied around each other, rallied around their coach, and I just think that there's leaders all around this team, and there's fucking great players all over this team, and they're gonna show it during the season, bro.
Well, that's why I've been excited. I think Gabe is biased with Pittsburgh because they're not playing the eventual Super Bowl champions 2 times a year. You know what I mean? So. Who's close to them?
Literally in one of the hardest divisions. They were literally in one of the hardest divisions.
Yeah, they're the hardest division of beating up each other. Hardly any of them sweep each other.
They had no business making it to the playoffs last year when they had the Bengals, the Cleveland Browns, who are the best defense in the league, and then the Ravens, who are the MVP on their team. So it's like, and they made the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. Like. They like, yeah, we have the Chiefs, but we also have the fucking fucked up Chargers and the stupid ass Broncos. So yeah, we have the Chiefs, but we also have those other 2 teams, bottom feeders teams. You know what I mean? So it's like, I still like, it's just, I don't see like, I see that actually, to be honest, like head to toe, that division is actually better than ours.
Yeah. I agree.
Even if you get the 3-time Super Bowl champions of the division, that always tops.
That's what I'm saying. He evens it up a little bit. Him himself evens it up a little bit, and I just think that the way that we as a team right now are built is going to make it a good little thing. But that division as a whole, you also got great quarterbacks over there too, bro. You got Joe Burrow, you got Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? I know Deshaun Watson ain't all of that, whatever, but that defense is for real. You know what I mean? And you still got the Steelers in there that somehow make the playoffs, even with that hard division.
Let's say they backed into the playoffs, because what did they do the next game in the playoffs.
No, that's why I'm saying I'm talking about if
the division as a whole
play like shit. I'm saying if our quarterbacks play like shit. That's what me saying if our quarterbacks play like shit. I don't believe that to be true. That's the reason why I started off with saying that. I don't believe that our quarterbacks are going to play like shit. But I believe that this team is built so good around the quarterback that it's going to make the quarterback's job. He's going to look possibly like they're going to be getting the praise for sure when they're winning. The quarterback's going to be getting praise like he's winning like that. But I bet you us Raider fans, some of us will still be talking shit because some of us still will believe that, and maybe so, that there's still a better quarterback out there for this team. But the mere fact that is that, like, I just think that this team around him is going to give him, one of these quarterbacks, a chance to win, just like the way the Niners gave Brock Purdy to win, a chance to win.
Wouldn't both of y'all rather just have a better quarterback?
Yeah, of course.
Every team deal with this situation, Raven. You gotta stop looking at. Look at. How can they make?
Who did Pittsburgh have? Pickett? Was it Pickett that was doing it?
Yeah, Pickett got hurt by the end of fucking the fourth game.
Who's the quarterback that beat us?
Pickett, and then they had that one dude that got hit with the helmet. That guy Rudolph. They had Mason Rudolph. They had who else did they have last year, bro? They had so many different quarterbacks last year.
Which one beat us? Which one beat us? Was it Cody Pickett?
I think it was. If I'm not mistaken, I think Pickett may have came back for that game. Oh no, he came in relief in that game.
And AP was the coach?
No.
Then that's why.
But at the end of the year, they still made it to the playoffs. That's the thing. When every team, when there were so many teams that, like, they went on a little run where they were going on a losing streak because of their quarterback situation, but they found a way at the end because of their coaching, because of, I think, the way that team just never believes that they're out of games. And you've seen that a little bit of that in the Raiders at the end of last year, where regardless if we lost games, regardless if we lost games, we were in every one.
They both played.
Yeah.
And who was our quarterback? Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
There you go.
But regardless
that win right
that game.
Yeah.
That win that Pittsburgh got probably knocked us. It was early. So.
Yeah.
But either way, we got to win these early games. We got to win these early games.
Year. That was our season opener last year, and I think it's going to be no. Yeah, that was our season opener last year. This year is going to be the Panthers.
Well, it matters.
Yeah.
I think the first game of the season matters. You got to be ready to go. No, none of this. I don't want to be hearing, it's just 4 games. And hell no,
well,
man.
This is the thing. See, listen, this is the thing that's going to happen.
Work that way,
regardless of whatever. We're going to hear that. We're going to hear that.
Got to win.
We're going to hear it no matter what, bro. No matter what, we're going to hear why we lost the game, why we won a game. If we really look at the first 4 games that we're going to be fucking playing, bro, we're going to be like either 3-1 or 2-2. That's exactly the way it's going to look. And we're going to have to be going back and forth. And we're going to look at overanalyze every single play. What really, really matters is how they get better off the wins and how they get better off the losses. And how this team comes together, bro. There's going to be so many different fucking levels of this game, this season, bro. And I'm telling you right now, bro, 71 people that are in here, it's going to be up and down all season. I don't see us winning 3 games in a row. It's going to be 2 one-off. You know what I mean? It's going to be like that all the ways. Or win 2, I don't see us winning 3 games in a row because it's going to be a difficult. LA, we're going to see a win. Baltimore, we might see a loss. If we see that, cool. Then we fucking face fucking the Browns, bro. Like, it's gonna be a crazy up and down season. So strap in and understand that this is what it's gonna be, Gravy. You gotta understand that, and you gotta know it's gonna be up and down all season.
Because you're saying that.
A lot of people
you're saying that,
right? But
what if we go 5-0? You ain't gonna be down with that?
Oh man, I ain't saying shit. Come on now, bro. But yeah, what I'm saying, realistically, if we go 5-0, bro, it's only downhill from there, bro. So that's the thing. It's gonna be a long fucking season.
Uphill.
You change your ways when you say 5-0. What if we go to Baltimore and step that ass up? What if we go to Cleveland and make that defense look like shit? Those are 2 away games against good teams, bro. Yeah. We should be talked about. We should be talked about worldwide right there. Not just, they didn't have their quarterback. They didn't have
the thing is, for me, man, hey, Peter G, bro, another 5, man. Shout out, bro.
Go, homeboy. He said go another hour. You owe me 25 minutes.
Who owes you? Who owes you what? I don't owe nobody nothing.
But I was expected to be here at
8:25,
bro. You messed up on the thumbnail.
8:25. No, I was here at 8:05. So I've already went 5 minutes over my allotted time.
I didn't see no damn phone call message. I didn't see no message or nothing. I just see you.
This Gravy. You know how I am, bro. I made a mistake. A motherfucker can't make a mistake. Just like you already know I'm gonna be here at 8 o'clock. You know I'm gonna be here at 8 o'clock, Gravy. Stop it. Stop the cap.
8:05.
Hey, because I was waiting for you. I felt bad, and then Gabe jumped on, and then I was gonna call you, bro. But you jumped on, and there it is, bro. So anyway.
obviously, Gabe must have got a phone call to be on at 8:05.
Gabe didn't. He was here on time.
Because Gabe's never early on the live, bro. He's never early.
I didn't say he was early. Don't get it wrong. I
sit there in that little box underneath right there for at least 20 minutes bullshitting. But today, you guys try to get me off this show, dude. That's what I think. You hurt my feelings a little bit.
Relax. You're the gorilla glue of the show, dog. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, man.
I'm the wipey. I feel like a wipey now, bro.
Dog, calm down. Shut the fuck. He's so stupid. Man. Stop talking about wipey.
Remember that wipey conversation we had last night?
Yeah, today. We're talking about wipey.
Oh, today?
Hey, shout out. Hey, hold on. I
wait till Saturday for sure, dog. Can't wait till Saturday for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So, hey, I want to give a big shout out to fucking Captain Point, AP to DDT. He's giving up fucking 10 memberships, bro. He's at Night Owl's a new member, bro. Shout out AP.
Yeah, man. We got members in this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. We're getting bigger, bro, and appreciate all you guys, man.
Why you got wasted on your thing, man?
He said it. He just took a picture of it and just used it. It might be wasted, bro. Who knows? But anyways, when he said it wasn't, he said it wasn't. You know what I mean? So I'm not really
wasted cool. Wasted there. I fucking wasted.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, wasted cool. Just people that hang around, they're fucking weirdos. Anyways, move forward.
It's not. He'll get in trouble if he comes on our show.
Yeah, he can't come on our show. Certain people were supposed to come on our show but couldn't come on our show.
He get a timeout. He get a
timeout. Then when somebody supposed to come on our show and we just. Gabe?
Yeah.
Can't come on the show no more.
I don't even know nothing about that.
You got a timeout.
You got a timeout. You can time a permanent timeout.
Yeah.
But hey, man, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, 8 o'clock, Gravy. 8 o'clock. Not 8:25. If it says 8:25, my bad. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. People mess up, but it's at 8 o'clock Pacific time, bro. West Coast time. We will be live even during the season and everything like that, man. We will be live. RaiderNationLive. I'm Low. Got Coach Gravy. I'm ready to get 420, man. It's going to be consistent. Sometimes you might see it. Sometimes you might not. You know what I mean? Just depending. But moving forward, bro, we might even add shows coming up because we are going to be doing fantasy football. And are we going to do picks this year too? Are we going to do the picks on the yeah, so
I'm already wrapped up in fantasy. I think Gabe or you should do picks.
Well, yeah, you got the picks. Gabe's going to be running the Smokeout Hour on Wednesdays, I believe, and we're going to be doing the pick show.
I love beating you guys again on my picks. Shit, I did last year.
That was last year, bro. Wait. I don't know what you're talking about. Bro. I don't even know.
Gabe. You guys planned something on me.
We tied. We all tied, didn't we? Or I was
you was way down there. You was way down there. I was
the last
one. Very tight at the end.
That's all right, man. Hey, all it is just learning experience on how to win, bro. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
We'll see how you do in fantasy, man.
We'll see what's up, man. But you guys, like we always tell you guys around these parts, what you got and what you don't drink and drive, man. Raiders game is going to be on 7 o'clock West Coast time, I believe. It's going to be a night game. It's going to be in Vegas. So if you guys are in Vegas, man, enjoy yourselves. Yeah, we will be live
NFL
Sunday.
Network. Be on TV, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be on regular TV.
NFL Network.
NFL Network. So if you guys got NFL Network, man, it's gonna be on that, man. Go to hit that like button on the way out, man. Go to subscribe, man. If you guys haven't subscribed to it. Shout out to the people that put up talking a lot of crap, man. Man, shout out to all the new members, man. Appreciate all you guys. We're seeing a few other people, man. You guys be safe. Have a good night, and how we always end the show, man. On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders! Yeah, man. We'll see you guys on Sunday. You guys be safe.